I was not named after anyone. My mother was going to call me Zandra with an X, and my grandmother said no one will know how to say it, so it was spelt Zandra with a Z. Well, I don't usually have lunch, and usually if I have lunch, it will probably be vegetarian, but I'm not a vegetarian. I eat flesh, but not usually a proper meal at lunchtime. If I was another person, would they be friends with me? Oh, I think so. Yes, why not? I'd never bungee jump. I think when I see them at the fairground in Del Mar, California, where you see the person trembling at the top. At the most years ago, I would have done a scenic railway, but I couldn't never do all the other ones. They make me feel sick, and I think I'd have a heart attack and they'd have a dead body hanging from the bungee. I know I'm very physically strong and probably stronger than most other women that I come into contact with, partly because I'm a printer. And when I first went to a health farm in Rancho La Puerta, whereas I couldn't contort into all sorts of yoga positions, when we did what they call circuit training, they were all like printing positions. I was better than anyone at lifting and things. Oh, what's my favourite ice cream? I like pistachio, I like lemon, like strawberry. Pink, shocking pink Crocs are what I'm wearing, because I work in them and they're easy, but I don't let anyone see them normally. Home is London, in my apartment above the Fashion Textile Museum, my rainbow penthouse, even though I also live 2/3 of the time in San Diego, California. Well, actually, not even in Del Mar, California, on private beach. Here in London, my house, which is designed by the top Mexican architect Ricardo Legarreta, is bright orange and shocking pink. If I had my way, my house in California would also be bright pink and orange, but also with that fabulous, deep, intense blue. I think it'd be fabulous. Hair colour pink, of course. Just the least favourite thing about myself. My bunions! The last thing I ate was a Mars bar, which I shouldn't have eaten, but I loved it. My favourite food? Bread and butter pudding. I don't think I have a particular feel for whether I go to scary movies or happy endings. I used to love going to scary movies. With my friend Dougie Field, we used to go to see Texas Chainsaw Murder and a few of those. The last movie I watched was The Imitation Game on the plane back from India. Bright red with a pattern of my Zandra Rhodes pattern all over it. I suppose I'd say I enjoy summer simply because it's easier to get dressed up. Hugs or kisses? Both. Strength, training, or cardio? I'm not sure what that means, but I enjoy walks in the countryside every weekend when I'm in California. I don't watch television because I keep forgetting to get one rigged up here, and there's not enough time. So I listen to the radio, and the computer is an evil that I regard as more of an evil as days go by. I don't have a mouse pad because I can't use a mouse. Yes, I have a very tiny lily on my thigh, which I had done in 1975 in Los Angeles. Favourite sound? Beatles. Oh, I prefer the Beatles to the Rolling Stones. Sorry, Stones. Dusty. My car is dusty. So dusty that I think it's green, but it's only out of the garage now and again, and I haven't got time to drive it this trip. I hope my special talent is being a colourful, distinctive textile and fashion designer.